All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. For the members, we got a line up for tomorrow. Most definitely gonna blow the mind. True indeed. We talking about Frigga, the witch goddess, the witch, the vulva of Friday. Vulva is a witch. And so, most people don't know the things that, surround us. We have no knowledge of entrapping us, imprisoning us, possessing us unknowingly, you see. And so we venerate so many of our slave masters, deities, and all the, the wickedness of their cultures all surrounded surrounding us, especially in these holidays. And so this is the temperature, this is what the thermometer, which you test the temperature of our people moving forward. And so most definitely you want to be there tomorrow. You'll see the link go up. Also, we're going to be dealing with scandalous word origins still defiling our vocabulary to this day. And so many of you out here, like I say, the holidays is really what is the thermometer that's across all spectrums of society that gauge, are you moving forward? You see, because you got your spirituality, you got your economic blueprint there. You see the respect for your own culture is also there. That right there show and prove where you are. And when you test that temperature and you ask them questions about, do you venerate this, do you venerate that, you already know where you're at. So I want all the members it's going up tonight. You're going to have these links tomorrow. Make sure you're in the house. If you don't catch it live, then come back and catch it tomorrow or the next day. You feel me? Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics. And again, we got some new tonics on deck. We got the Moringa Detox Living Better, along with the Natural Men tonic, along with the Sour Sop. We got some natural creamy shea butter straight from the motherland. We got that for you too. We know you need that. So again, toothpaste for you, all natural for your family. Get on over there to KingSeti.com today. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. We talking about over 2,500 videos. No need to say no more. Too raw for YouTube. The Making of the White Man. These are video libraries. You could go and find over 100 and over 40 different subjects. You can find over 100 videos in any particular subject. You see what I'm saying? Dealing with all issues. Of course, we got Holiday Holocaust, which is going down, and I'm warming up tonight, getting the people ready. You should not be running down there to give your economy, your wealth over to these Cro-Magnon Neanderthals. I got to get on you. I got to get on the people to guide them down the right path. We got to strengthen ourselves by reserving our economic blueprint for ourselves. That's the only way it's going to happen. That's right. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come, man. We got some live ones going down. Also, tonight we talking about the fall of the sun, return of the malevolent shadow beings. You don't know about this. And that's why you always fall victim. And so I want you to get on over there to Patreon. Our African people still possessed by the spirits of their slave masters. If you're running around here still calling on these damn pagan deities during the holidays, most definitely you are. The Thin Veil of October, Escape from the Other World. Man, we got some heavy videos, presentations on all platforms. So make sure you tap in on Patreon, generalseti.com, YouTube membership, because we ain't everything is heavy. Okay, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. If you want to support the general, the link is right there on the screen. Click that donate. I thank you. I appreciate you, and you know I do. Make sure you click all my video, YouTube, General Seti, Sarasun Seti, King Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. But now we're going to talk about this, and, I want to give high praise to the ancestor, the great ancestor, Shaka Musa Bera Shango, who used to do a excellent job on the Hella Days. You see what I'm saying? Running down information. Niggas didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it. You see, you can come with all the goddamn knowledge in the world, truth right there, give you all the references, and niggas gonna steal. Ho, ho, ho. Nigga, Merry Christmas. You gonna do it all. You see what I'm saying? And this is why, again, we cannot get up out of the goddamn traps that we are in. Now, it's one thing to buy your family some things, but to venerate in the goddamn demonic entities in the process is something totally different. That means you locked. They got you locked in a spiritual prison that you cannot get up out of. You see, everything that you speak out your mouth has a frequency. Okay, and then the same damn deities of the people that pillaged and plundered and dehumanized and committed genocide on our people, still calling out the names today. Some unknowingly, and that's why I got to wake you up today. You see, and so why the fall season is a spiritually dangerous time for Black people? Because first and foremost, the All-Father, Ra, has, in this hemisphere has fallen. Okay, this is what it means, fall, and the term is signifying the fall of the sun, the sun. Okay, now when the sun falls, who is the great warrior? You see, our great warrior has fallen. Okay, the gatekeeper has fallen, and when the sun falls, and we understand from an astrological standpoint what this means. Now, again, I have diagrams, but we got that for Patreon. I'm just gonna be real with you. You see the fall of the sun god in the back, that's you're gonna be on Patreon. So if you want extracurricular, then that's where you go. I'm just gonna be upfront with you. You want the extracurricular, that's where you go, and I'm gonna break it down. But I'm gonna still give you all the information right here and there. You understand? Verbal blueprint of where you can go and do all the goddamn research you need to do to come to the conclusions in which I'm bringing to you today. Okay, so when you talk about the wheel, see, even when they talk about Yule, the wheel, you see, and the wheel is the 365-day revolution of the earth around the sun. That's the wheel. And so within that wheel is markers of time measurement. You see, you got the equinoxes, you got the solstices. And so now when you come, and this is like a clock, no different than a clock, and no different than a lock. You see, a lock, as you put the key in there and you turn it and you open up doors and portals. You see, that's also one of the attributes of this wheel. And so when you think about a lock and you stick that key in it and you turn it, and when you turn it, right, it becomes horizontal. You see, normally when you turn it, is horizontal. Okay, it's flat, straight across. You turn it in the locks, and that's what opens it up. Okay, and so when you come to the equinoxes, the lock, the cosmic lock has opened. Okay, it has opened, and when it opens, then there is a gates and portals that open up that allows spirits to come from the underworld and the overworld. Okay, it can come from up or under. And when you study mythology, you will notice that around these times you will have many stories of gods or even men that can travel to the underworld. Now, this is a lot of it is not just, you have to have an esoteric mind to understand this, because if you think everything is just for face value, you're wrong. And we're not asking nobody, you understand, to believe anything, but the ancestors have spoken, and people have spoken all around the world that during these times, and I do believe it. I do believe it because I've seen things myself. Now, okay, so again, around these times, the equinoxes, just like when you come to the spring equinox, this is the time when the sun has risen up from the tomb, you see, of the winter season, and has resurrected from the tomb of winter to once again move towards the full strength at the summer solstice. But when it comes out of the tomb of winter at the spring equinox, then the days become longer and the nights become shorter. So the Lord of the Rings, where they say, what is the return of the king? That was the last episode of the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. And so the king has resurrected. So what you see today is the Jesus myth that's shrouding the truth of what it is. He's a fabricated creature hiding the solar mythos. But the sun has risen once again. Now, the thing is, why fall? Because when the sun falls during the fall equinox, you see things that you would notice. It's gonna be gray. It's gonna start to get gray. You're gonna start to see the leaves change colors. And in that essence, for those who still love nature, you can see that that's a very beautiful time. You'll see all the oranges, the greens, the browns, but that's just in the beginning, because after it won't be long where even that, they celebrate, they giving the last celebration to the great king as he goes into the underworld. But see, if you're gonna start seeing shadows, see the clouds, you see, you're gonna see, and when there's more clouds, and it's dark, it started to get dark early. The cold started to creep in, and being it, like when I was in Detroit when I was younger, I would going home from school, you had to get your ass home in the winter, in the fall and winter time. You got to get your ass home early, because it'll turn dark on your ass quick. And I could remember, in the fall, late in the fall, right before winter, it would be wet. It would, leaves is out there. It clouds, and with that, you will start to see shit. Whether it's your mind playing tricks on you or not, the elements, you will look and you might see a shadow. And so for a lot of people, to them, well, that's just a shadow. But if it catch you off guard, and you be like, damn, was it a motherfucker looking at me or something? You know what I'm saying? You get to like, wait a minute, what the fuck was that? Did I see something? Make you hurry up and get your ass home, you see? And so this is when the time of where the mind can play tricks on you. The elements is in alignment for the mind to play tricks on you in certain areas. And so this is looked at as that there's spirits that are on that have surfaced, that have come upon the planet. It could be above, it could be below. You see, it ain't all, it could be above and it could be below. But the thing is, the king has fallen. And so we being children of the sun, of course, this is not our time. You will see, and we're going to talk about it. In these times, you find that the European has the majority of its most celebrated holidays. In the fall, you got Samhain, you got Halloween, All Souls Day, All Saints Day, all what is it? All Saints Eve, what they call All Hallow Tide. Okay, those 3 days, October the 31st, November the 1st, and November the 2nd. So for the Catholics, and so that was their co-opting of Samhain, that very particular time. And so when you understand that October the 31st is the end of summer for the Celtics, and then November the 1st is the new year for the Celtics. So they have their most celebrated, then Thanksgiving, which we'll get into that. Thor's Day, where motherfuckers is out there celebrating Thor's Day. And all the symbolisms is intertwined into the holiday where you can't see it because you have not been trained to see it. Okay, and we'll go back and we'll show it that this is Thor's Day. And then when we connect Thor to Santa, and you see that, and people think it ain't, and then what? Thanksgiving being the only major holiday that is celebrated, venerated on Thursday. And we'll go off into the Viking and the Celtics, and how November is what they call Blood Month. Okay, why is it called Blood Month? Because it's becoming so cold that if they don't sacrifice the animals and slaughter the animals, then they're gonna die in the winter any goddamn way, because they're not gonna be able to feed them. And so there's a great slaughtering of the cattle and during the month of November. And so they have great feasts, and they have sacrifice to the gods. If they had a good year, then they sacrifice to the gods. Horse, cow, pig, goat, they sacrifice all that. And so we are showed the various gods, like Freyr, who was his symbol, his divine or sacred totem. And I ain't gonna say divine, that's they belief. I say his special totem, animal totem, was the boar. Okay, Freyr, one of their most venerated gods, not no little god, one of their most venerated gods, up there with almost Thor. Okay, so that show you the veneration that they had for Freyr. His sister was Frigga, which is the goddess Friday. Okay, and so they really come out in the fall. They really come out in the winter. You don't give a goddamn. You say you monothesis, you a monothesis, and I tell you, and I can show you where you venerate gods all goddamn day. You spit their name out your mouth. You give veneration and praise. See, once you know it, then you understand, and you don't, you can, the things that you say you control. Okay, you control that. Okay, but if you, without knowing, and you say these things with high regard, and you say these things with in ignorance, then you spit a frequency that in essence brings self-inflicted possession, self-inflicted hex on your ass. You bring it upon yourself. Okay, and so the days of the week, Tuesday, T-Wise, Tyr. You got Wednesday for Odin, and I'm gonna show you how how sick all these deities is. Sick. And I'm going to take it straight from the root, from their own mouth. You see, Odin, the god of the berserkers, the crack troops of the Vikings, most sick, get high and kill everything, take mushrooms and beer and go crazy and run up in whole towns and leave nothing standing. They call them the berserkers. That's where the word come from. They didn't name them after, like it was. No, that's where the word come from. And I'm going to show you that many of these words that you saying out your damn mouth every goddamn day come from a people that pillage and plunder. And this is the frequency. So when you say Woden, Odin, Frigga, a damn witch, that's what she is. And I'm going to show you all on the Marvel comics where she tells it. She says it right out of her mouth. When she's talking to Thor, she say, boy, don't you know I was raised by witches? She's a witch. Okay. And so I'm going to get on you. So you don't understand when you say, thank God. What did it say? Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Frigga. What God is you thanking? Who the hell you think you venerating Frigga? Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Frigga. Okay. What's the other one? Ruby Tuesdays. Ruby Tuesdays. Now understand that the ruby is symbolic of blood. So you can substitute ruby for blood. And so Bloody Tuesday, which is T, and Tuesday come from the root of Tiwaz, Tyr, the god of war. One of the gods of war. So his symbol is blood. So when you say Ruby Tuesday, it's saying Bloody Tuesday, Bloody Tiwaz. You're not knowing you saying these things. You're not knowing. So you venerating us, crazy, deranged entities and deities. And I'm going to wake you up this whole, man, I'm telling you, I'm excited to wake you up. I'm excited to give you this information because I know across the whole goddamn globe is no motherfucker that could drop it down like the general on these holidays. Nowhere. Nobody. I don't give even the goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals be watching me. Goddamn it, spit this shit on their own deities because I go to the root and uproot their ass and show them where they got that shit from. Okay, but so this is a very dangerous time for our people because not only has the great king fallen, what is it called? Altoon. You understand? The other name is Altoon to let you know it's the sun. Altum Ra. Okay, and so we know this. We know what it is, and then we move into winter, and which again you got Thanksgiving and you got Halloween, Samhain in fall, and then which all these holidays are gates that lead to the next gate. What I want y'all to understand, as y'all once you come to the fall equinox, every holiday, all the way up to St. Patrick's Day, all of them are linked. They are not separate, no way, no how. Each one of them are linked to the previous holiday. And I'll go in there and show. So these is gates, just like you go into the Kemetic studies and you got the book of gates. I'm going to show you where all these holidays are linked. Okay, and so once they get, nigga, once you come out of February, you done. You done. That's why when niggas go back into the summer, you would think they would be more spiritual. They sick. Niggas get, as soon as the sun come, they go into the same state that these Viking maniacs were in during the goddamn winter. Okay, during the winter. All right, family. I want y'all to get on over there. All right, thank you. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. We just getting started today. Come on right back. I want y'all to get over on Patreon. We're going to do about 2-3 on YouTube. Then we heading, oh, good brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, good family. That's right. We gonna get over there to Patreon. We're gonna do 3. We're gonna warm up. And then we're going to go over there to Patreon, and I'm going to drop some visuals for you. I want you to see. And because we too raw for YouTube. I'm just going to let you know that. So get on over there and witness the strength. I'll be right black. This is General Sarasun Seti. We got some new tonics on kingseti.com. Get on over there and get you some. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Pop.